Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Anthony, and wow, we finally did it. We have finally reached 1,000 subscribers. And you know what? I never thought I was going to be able to reach this goal. There's so many things I want to say to you guys, so many things I just want to talk about. But I did ask you guys some questions. I did a YouTube community post and asked you guys, hey, ask me some questions. Some movie related questions, some personal questions, whatever. And some of you guys answered. I'm going to read out some of those questions that you guys asked me and answer them the best I can. Because some of those questions, some of them are weird. Some of them are hard. Other than that, I want to talk to you guys about what I'm going to be doing with the channel in 2022. 2022, I'm really excited for the channel because I feel like it's going to go to another stratosphere because I'm going to be putting out a lot more content. But we'll get that later. First, let's answer your guys' questions. And I'm going to be looking down at my laptop because I record with my phone. So that's another thing we're going to be talking about later on. Maybe I'll be doing some upgrading on my video equipment, but right now I'm going to be looking at my laptop and then answer some questions. First question we got is from my good friend Pumpkin Boy over on Twitter. If you haven't checked out his channel, man, that guy, I don't even know how he does it. He should have like 500 million subscribers right now. Stuff's top notch. Definitely go check him out. Put a link in the description below to his channel, but definitely go check his channel. But what he asked me is, what in your opinion is a film that is beloved by most, but you don't understand why? That's a good question. And there's a lot of films. And I guess I'm not really going to answer your question, Pumpkin Boy, but I'm going to cheat a little bit and just give a broadness of films. Also, Pumpkin Boy out here is trying to get Film Twitter to cancel me right now by answering this question. But I'm going to do a hot take here, and I'm going to say every movie of the year for the most part, I think is overrated. Every time the Academy Award awards come out, I kind of just roll my eyes during that whole time. Everybody's posting their prediction videos and all that stuff, and saying that this should have been nominated thing. So I think every year there's a movie that personally for me I don't get the hype from, and I usually catch up on all the Academy Award nominated movies and see if it's worth the hype. They're usually not. They're just not my type of movie. I like movies that I want to rewatch. And most of the time the Academy Award movies, I don't think I'm ever going to watch ever again. No shade to anybody that does like those Academy Award nominated movies and watches them yearly. No shade to that. That's just not something I do. But the next question I got is from Sarah over on Twitter. She also has a YouTube channel that you guys got to check out. All these people do better content than I do, and they don't have 1,000 subscribers. You guys need to help them out, okay? But Sarah, she has a channel called Popcorn Chat. Definitely check it out. Really, really good. If you like the more, somebody talking more technical about movie that knows more than movies than I do, and sounds intelligent when they talk about movies, go check her channel out. But she asked, what is the film that made you cry the most? I don't cry. No, but in all seriousness, there is, few films that make me cry. I tear up, are we talking full tear? I tear up sometimes in a lot of films, when there's a really emotional scene, I tear up. But you know what? To be honest, I know Spider-Man, Spider-Man is coming out this week at the time of this video recording. And, I gotta say, Spider-Man 2. I cried at Spider-Man 2. I don't know why. I don't know if it's this Toby's crying just made it contagious for me to cry. Oh, there is a movie that I saw recently called The Last Duel. I didn't think I was going to like it. I highly enjoy that movie. It's in my top 5 of the year. That movie kind of made me tear up because one of the characters goes through probably the most horrible thing that you can imagine. I can't imagine going through that, but just the scene, this one scene alone, I was just dang. And it doesn't happen it doesn't just happen once. It happens twice. So yeah, that one kind of got me in the feels, but it's a really good movie. Really, really well done. Ridley Scott, great director. He's been saying some weird stuff lately, but that doesn't take away from how good of a director he is. Now, Frederick Lopez over on Twitter says, congratulations on 1K. Thank you so much. Who is your favorite film director? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't really think about that a lot. I know of directors, I know what movies they do, but I don't say oh, that's my favorite guy. I don't there's not a director out there that I just run to go see his films. I like Del Toro a lot. But I think if I had to pick, I'm going to pick an obscure director that people probably don't even know what's his name is, and that's Pete Docter. I think that's how you say his last name. It could be French or something like Docteur or something like that. But he directed Monsters Inc., one of my favorite Pixar films and films in general of all time. Grew up on that, directed Up, and he also directed the recent Disney film, or Disney Pixar film, Soul. So that guy's really good, and he knows what he's doing, in my opinion. Every time I see his name, I kind of like, okay, you know, this is gonna be something special. And Ryan Downey over on Twitter asks, would you like some toast? I would. It depends on the bread though. I actually like toasted bagels, you know, put some like a jelly or jam on those. I know it's weird because you usually think toast, you put some toast, you know, jam on toast, but I like toasted bagels. I think it's the same thing, it just tastes better to me. Now we're going over onto the YouTube community tab where I asked you guys to give me some questions and you answered. The first question is from ABP. That's your name, And it says, what movie have you watched that would never be greenlit / be allowed to exist nowadays? That's a good question. I always talk a lot on this channel that I wish or remember the days of like comedies back in the early 2000s, and I feel like that's probably my pick. It's like comedies, but I had to pick a specific movie, so I would probably say like something like Tropic Thunder or Superbad. Anything with like pretty much Michael Cera and like Jonah Hill, like early 2000s. And the next question on the community tab is from Stixie. They say, congratulations, dude. Many more subscribers to come in the future for sure. Thank you so much. And you say, have you ever walked out of a movie in a movie theater? If so, what is it and at what point? Have I walked out of a movie theater? Oh yeah, I don't remember the exact movie. I think it was either Borat or I think it was a Marvel movie, but I was younger back then, and the reason why I left Borat, it wasn't because of what you think. I mean, my uncle told me a story of how he left Borat. It was just too much for him. He couldn't take it. But the reason why I left Borat is because back in the old days, when I was younger, I would do a lot of sneaking into movie theaters. So I would buy like a ticket to see one movie, watch that movie, finish it, and then just sneak into another movie. Just to check my phone, see when it's playing, then sneak into another movie. So the reason why I left that Borat, because I snuck into Borat, is because I was caught. And so I left out of the exit. It was during the scene, like pretty much towards the beginning, I think, when Borat was in like his G-string kind of thing going around. And then, yeah. And I left because I saw one of the ushers like that was like said hey to me, like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I just bolted out of the emergency exit, so I left that. But I haven't really like left a movie. I'm the kind of person that, I mean, I watch Bruce Willis movies on this channel all the way through. Modern day Bruce Willis movies. I think, you know, if a movie's bad in the movie theater and I paid that much for it, I'm going to stick all the way through because it's not as bad as a Bruce Willis film. And those are all the questions you guys asked me. I wish you asked me a little bit more, but that's okay. It's only 1,000 subscribers on 2,000. Then I'm sure there's going to be a lot more questions, but I wanted to talk to you guys about what's going on with the channel. What are we going to be doing moving forward? What kind of content is coming out? And I got a lot of stuff to talk to you guys about. I'm going to be doing ranked videos on here. So like stuff like all the Spider-Man movies ranked, I'm going to be doing that. That's probably the first ranked video that I'm going to be having out after I watch Spider-Man No Way Home. Can't wait for that movie. I mean, I've been wearing this shirt for like 5 days, okay? Waiting for that movie. Also going to be doing director ranks. So like I'm going to dive a little bit more deeper into like directors and stuff. I know before, like earlier in this video, I said I'm not really like that hyper focused on directors. But I'm gonna try to, explore that a little bit more and then watch all the filmography of a certain director. So I think the first ranked video I'm going to be doing is for Guy Ritchie. He has a movie coming out next year that I want to really watch. It's like Jason Statham and Aubrey Plaza. I mean, need I say more? So I'm going to be doing those kind of videos moving forward. It's going to be a tall task for me because I got to watch a lot more movies than I usually do in a full year, but I want to push myself with that. And I don't want to do traditional trailer reactions where I sit here and then there's like a little trailer on the bottom and then I just like pretend I'm excited or happy for it. You know, I'm not doing that stuff. I kind of want to do like trailer talks. Though I've noticed I've done those before or experimented, people don't really watch that kind of stuff, so it has to be like a reaction with me going like, oh my god, Spider-Man 400 is out or something like that. So I don't know, I'm thinking about if I want to do something like with trailers and stuff. And of course, I'm thinking about upgrading on the video side, the video quality, right? Like I said before, I'm using my phone. So all these videos you've been seeing, understandably, that's where the quality is coming from. But I'm using my phone right now. I'm definitely thinking about upgrading, getting like some kind of proper video setup for you guys so you'll have some nice crispness so the quality won't go up and down. But thank you for bearing with me through like 1,000 subscribers and you actually like don't really care about that, or you do, but you're just like, I know you're better than that, Anthony. But yeah, guys, there's a lot of stuff coming through. 2022, I'm excited. The movie lineup for 2022 is insane. I thought 2021 was crazy. 2022, there's so much movies coming out. I think, you know, who knows, delays might happen. No, for sure going to happen. But again, guys, I just want to thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I've been trying this YouTube thing out for like since YouTube started, and I've done like multiple things. I've like one time I was like a comedy sketch show, and other times I was just talking about like comic books and comic-y stuff and everything. But then, you know, I just decided, you know what, I like movies. You know, I just want to talk about movies, and I wanted to bring my own unique spin to it. I know I'm not the only person on YouTube that talks about movies, but you know, I think I'm different in a sense that I don't really take it that seriously, and that's fine if you do take it seriously, but I just want to I'm just talking to you like I'm talking to a friend, you know? If we're just sitting down, we came out of the movie theaters and it's like, dude, was that good or was that bad? Because I think it's bad, or I think it's good, you know? Just want to talk to you guys about that, and thank you for supporting me. I mean, 1,000 subscribers, that's amazing, and I can't wait for 1,000 more, you know, 2,000 more, 4,000 more. Let's see where this goes. I don't even know. But again, guys, I can't thank you enough. This is so amazing, so crazy. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Check out my Twitter, guys. I know a lot of you guys got to go on Twitter, and a lot of my subscribers, you guys got to go on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, that's fine. But I'm very active on there. I'm very active in the film Twitter community, and you know, you'll get like more of my thoughts there. I'm trying to post on YouTube community posts now that I have it. I'm trying to post a lot more on there. But I'm getting used to that and everything. But definitely go check out more stuff on Twitter. And as always, guys, keep watching movies.